In a world where we are often told that love is the answer, a radical counterpoint emerges from the philosophy of Machiavelli. Love, when unguarded, is not a strength, but a liability. While society teaches us to lead with emotion, Machiavelli taught that love without strategy leads to exploitation. He didn't advocate for the removal of love, but rather, its containment. His vision was not cruel, but precise. To remain powerful, love must be bounded, deliberate, and earned. Love as a liability. Love is often romanticized as the purest of human virtues. But unfiltered love can make one predictable, soft, and vulnerable. Machiavelli argued that the moment you lead with love, you surrender your leverage. You begin to excuse hurtful behavior, offer endless forgiveness, and believe those closest to you will never betray you. But betrayal rarely comes from strangers, it's almost always from those who feel entitled to your affection. Machiavelli saw this entitlement as the true threat. Those who get too comfortable with your softness begin to expect your loyalty without merit. They stop saying thank you, start demanding more, and react with outrage when you finally pull away. In Machiavelli's world, such emotional exposure was dangerous. To be cold-blooded, then, is not to be heartless, it's to be aware. The 5 tests of love without strategy. Machiavelli's philosophy identifies 5 emotional tests that reveal how people exploit unguarded love. Entitlement test. When people stop appreciating you and start expecting you, your warmth has become a service. Guilt reflex. Setting boundaries is met with manipulation, using guilt to reverse your decisions. Loyalty loop. Your loyalty becomes expected, and once you stop giving, people panic, not from love lost, but from losing emotional security. Just this once, excuse. Small compromises snowball into a pattern of bending your standards. You're too harsh. Defense. When you finally enforce your limits, you're painted as cruel, even though it's just clarity in action. These are not signs of love but maneuvers. If you can't hold your line when challenged emotionally, you never had one. Strategy over emotion. Machiavelli's central message is clear. Don't stop loving. Just stop leading with love. Instead of acting from impulse or emotion, act from advantage. A cold-blooded thinker is not reactive, they are calculated. Silence, distance, and stillness are tools of power. You don't need to announce boundaries. You enforce them through consistency. To Machiavelli, power is not proven through emotion but through discipline. He believed emotional transparency without strategic filters is a weakness. When people know your buttons, they will press them. And once fear leaves a relationship, so does respect. The cold-blooded code to stay strong without becoming detached. Machiavelli offers a system of emotional intelligence rooted in self-protection. Never explain your distance, explanation invites negotiation. Instead, simply say, I've recalibrated. Set consequences, not conditions, don't beg for better behavior. Design environments where poor behavior has a cost. Never negotiate through emotion, don't cry, panic, or over-explain. Stay silent. Let your stillness become your stance. Define what you tolerate and never wobble, have clear, unbending boundaries. People test flexibility, not firmness. Don't fear being called harsh, society might call you cold for not being endlessly patient, but that's the cost of staying in control. Building a cold-blooded lifestyle. Being cold-blooded isn't about numbness, it's about emotional precision. You still care, love, and connect, but only within the gates you've built. Love must be earned, not assumed. Vulnerability becomes a privilege, not a given. And that shift protects your emotional capital from being misused. This lifestyle includes specific habits. Move without announcement, no speeches, no dramatic exits. Just pull away and let consistency speak. Stay polite, not overfamiliar. Warmth should be earned. Precision makes manipulation impossible. Reflect before reacting, always observe before responding. Thought before feeling is the ultimate edge. Never reopen without requalification. If someone lost access, they must re-earn it through growth. Treat your peace as a private strategy. You're not cold for show. You're structured for survival. Strategic empathy. Machiavelli's true brilliance lies in what could be called strategic empathy. You can be merciful without surrender. You can offer second chances without lowering your standards. Power lies in holding firm, not in punishing, but in making access conditional. You don't control people. You control the cost of being around you. If they meet your standard, they stay. If not, they were never meant to. Final shift. Be misunderstood. Unapologetically, the hardest part is accepting that people will misunderstand your transformation. They'll say you've changed, become cold, distant, unloving. But what they mourn is not your heart, it's their loss of access to the version of you who tolerated everything. Let them go. True control doesn't seek permission. It creates systems that protect peace, filter chaos, and guard emotional resources. Machiavelli didn't stop feeling. He stopped bleeding on command. And if you wish to thrive, not just survive, in a world that too often exploits the soft-hearted, then you must learn to do the same. Be cold-blooded, but never heartless. Strategic, but never cruel. Detached, but never soulless. Because in the end, power is not the absence of love, it's the ability to love without losing yourself.